Back at you with another video. And I just wanted to get real with you for a second. I know you've been seeing my latest series where I've been talking about the boss suite. And I just want to give a little bit more insight. As I once said on one of the videos, I've done all types of various types of jobs, from being a janitor to doing what I do now, driving for a seafood company, across state to state, delivering crabs, and I've even been in the United States Navy for a while. I've did construction, assistant scaffold builder, all these type of things, and I tell you, out of all of them, nothing beats being able to sit from the comfort of your home and just putting out content, real content, which brings in sales from a digital product. And this is what I'm really putting my focus into, so I can go ahead and make this a full-time thing and never have to go back to any jobs. I've been doing affiliate marketing over the years, and off and on while maintaining a job. And for some periods, I didn't work and I just relied on affiliate marketing. But one of the things is, a lot of affiliate marketing videos that you might see, besides this one, will try to push you to just resell a course that tells you how to make money online by just reselling the same course, but doesn't exactly provide real methods for making money online besides just reselling the course. And so when I came into this Boss Suite thing, I saw that it was different because it provided that. And I saw all these reviews of all these people that were making so much, steady income. Some people are making five figures, but I'm talking steady income, like from as much as a few extra $100 a week to a few $1,000 extra a week, and they weren't making this money by simply reselling Boss Suite. They were making this money by utilizing some of the income streams inside Boss Suite. Let's go ahead right now, and as you can see, I'm shooting this from my phone. So let's go ahead and look at the Boss Suite here. And this is what it looks like when you're on the inside. Now, you'll never see this unless you're an actual member. So I just want you to know, rest assured, that you're speaking to someone who is an actual paid member of the Boss Suite. I'm not just promoting it from the outside without knowing what's in it. That's another thing I noticed about a lot of these YouTube videos. They'll promote these courses and these things, and they don't even know what's inside the course. I recently commented on a video where someone was talking down on the Boss Suite, actually. They were talking about, how it wasn't on the up and up, and it's only something to get you to sell the course. And I said, well, obviously you haven't really looked inside the course itself, because there's far more than that. And it was proof that that person had not purchased the course themselves, because you wouldn't know what was in it unless you purchased the course, right? So how are you going to do a review saying what's in it and you've never really purchased the course? But you can see some of the things inside here. I recently went over this one that says real over viral. This is the latest one I went through. And although in and of itself, it's not a straight up income generation course, it was the creator, Madison Hannon, who was getting just really real. Hey, that's the name of the course, real, right? And she was just talking about how people really love authenticity, and how it's better to just be yourself. And although there are some people who are making 20 to 50 grand a month in Boss, it's better to just talk about the real, because a lot of people didn't start out, even the ones who are making the 20 to 50K a month, didn't start off with that in their mind. They started off with, in Madison's case, just needing to make 3,000 a month. like in my case, just making a few extra thousand a month is good. That's just gonna be good. That's good. That's going to keep me off of a job, and that's the whole purpose. If you can afford your rent or mortgage, or whatever your case is, your lights, your water, your gas, can get however many groceries you need without sweating when you get to that cash register, well, you're good, right? And you can go take you a trip down the highway right quick just for fun somewhere, like in my case, like say if I just want to go to Houston right quick, and do that just for fun and come right back without sweating financially, I'm good. That's a good thing. It's those simple goals. And that's the average person just being in a situation like that. And who knows, you might just be one of the ones who end up making that 20 to 50K. I'm just saying. That's just how it works. You start off with a real goal, and then that realness just multiplies. That old saying, two steps toward, take, take 2 steps towards it. It'll take 4 steps towards you, right? If you're really sincere and you're real honest. So it's all about being real, and uh, I just wanted to talk about that right quick because that's something that I thought was really important. You'll see some of these things like UGC brand there. There's a lot of people that's really killing it with the UGC module here that I'm going to be getting into real soon because as you can see from this video here, I don't mind doing videos, and UGC has something, it's dealing with doing videos. You're going to have to do some videos, but the only thing about the UGC is you don't have to post them like on YouTube and in social media spots, and you don't have to do all of that. You're posting them, and then you're going to companies and you're like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and put together this kit. I'll show you how I do these videos, and you just do a video of you using a product that you're probably already using. Just a regular old calm casual video of you using an everyday product, and then brands will come at you and they'll be willing to pay you, you know, and it's just awesome how many people are killing it. And look at all the different lesson titles here. You'll see it here. This is very in-depth stuff from people who are actually making money doing this thing. This isn't being taught. And look at that. Those are sub trainings within sub lessons within the lessons. I mean, the curriculum is pretty full. But what I was about to say is this is from people who are actually doing it. It's not theory. It's not, you know, it's not hypothetical stuff. That's another thing. You want to learn from someone who's actually doing these things. The UGC course is pretty extensive, but that's one of the ways that people are using to make lots of money with the Boss Suite without promoting the Boss Suite itself. Again, without promoting the Boss Suite itself. There's another one I wanted to show you. This one, which is really interesting, called letter writing. You can see with some of the core, I've been going through the letter writing myself because it's a very interesting way. It's also known as sweepstakes writing. They're both the same thing, and I mean, just a phenomenal, unique way to earn an extra income online. And there are a lot of people making good money doing this. Like I say, a few hundred extra dollars every week to a few thousand extra dollars. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty freaking good. I didn't say millions a month or no outrageous claim like that, but you just got to realize that these things are possible, and there are many people doing it. Regular people, real people just like you. And if they can do it, you can definitely do it. But I don't know any other training program online that has these type of things included in it, that has all these different type of income streams included. Um, the Amazon KDP, I'm definitely going to be using that one because I'm interested in publishing some different type of books and different type of things I just want to publish. And you don't have to show your face at all with that one. We can look at that course right quick. You can see how that looks. Very extensive. This is full curriculum. This is what's contained in the Boss Suite, and you're not going to see this in those other courses. I don't know if I should name them or not, you know, but I'm pretty sure if you've been looking into digital marketing, you've heard of some of the names of some of the other stuff that's out there, but they don't have this in there. Now, I have had a couple of those courses here and there, and most of them are geared towards just reselling a thing. They don't really teach you online income generation methods beyond selling that thing itself. And it's kind of weird that it's like that, and so many people get into it, but yeah, it's like that. And yes, you can be an affiliate of Boss Suite because if you see that all this is in here and that it's helping so many people, why wouldn't you be affiliate? Eventually, at some point, you're going to say, "Hey, this is teaching real online income generation methods. People need to know about this." So you resell it, and yeah, if you resell it as an affiliate, you can get $507 per sale because it's set up that way to reward you if you choose to share it. But it's optional. You don't have to share it. So if you never want to share it, hey, so be it. You can just keep doing the UGC. You can just keep doing the letter writing. You can just keep doing the Amazon KDP. I mean, it's just great that it's like that. We can go ahead and go to community. Let's go to this community tab, and I just wanted to show something to you there, and then we'll go to this is where everybody sort of meets out at. We're like a forum style. Here, this is the forum. You can get help. You can ask your questions, whatever. Somebody's gonna help you out. If it's not Madison herself, most of the time she's always in here. But I wanted to let's see. Yeah, testimonials. That's what I wanted to go to. I wanted to go to testimonials and let you see some of that. Look at there. $400 in 2 hours with paint. One of the 2 out of 8 published on Amazon. That's somebody using the Amazon KDP right there. Someone making move with the coloring books. UGC just landed a UGC gig that's going to pay $500 to $1,500 this week. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, more with the coloring books. People are hitting it with the coloring books thing. Yeah. Really, really awesome here. Really, really awesome. Just put yourself out there, is what Janet says. That's all you got to do. First 2 published on KDP. 100K stand plaque she just got. Paid off 9K in credit card debt. We have a course on credit. It's just awesome, the stuff that you can do here. Really awesome. Really awesome. Just wanted you to see look at that, $500 for doing a review on a bird feeder. Just wanted you to see that. Just wanted you to see that back to the classroom there. So yeah, this is the Boss Suite. Now, I do need to add the disclaimer. Results are not typical. I can't guarantee what you're going to make or if you're going to make anything at all from utilizing any of these modules that you see here. But what I can say is that you'll never know until you try. And the best place you can go to is a site I put together called moderndayincome.com. And this is it. This is the mobile view, actually. You'll see my face here, face there at the top. You'll know William Rogers. You'll know that you came to the right place. I'm telling you, I'm helping entrepreneurs build income online and access capital. And I'll tell you about the capital part in a moment. But the main thing is to stop paying the tech tax on online business. What am I talking about? Well, a lot of opportunities will have you building websites and doing all this technical stuff. And each one of those little parts has a monthly fee. You need software for this, software for that. You need this program, you need that program, you need that application, you need that. And all of them got separate monthly fees. Next thing you know, you got all these extra bills on top of your lights, water, your gas, and your rent or mortgage. I mean, come on, you didn't sign up for that. You didn't sign up to get extra bills you had to pay, right? That's what I mean by the tech tax. It's a tax just to make the thing going. So a lot of times people will say such and such is a scam. Well, it's not that those programs are scams. It's just that in order to make those programs work, you're going to need all these extra little bitty things that have their separate monthly fees. Boss Suite is a one-time fee that features the whole curriculum like I just showed you. Now, this page, you may be like, well, I can't create a page like this. Boss Suite has an option where they'll set up your stuff for free. They'll set you up for free. This is something I made up because I already have technical knowledge. Like I said, I've been doing affiliate marketing for a while, digital marketing. I've been in this space for a while, over some years. So I've gained a little skills on my own that I've managed to teach myself over time. You might not be in that boat, so don't let that overwhelm you because they'll set up everything for you. They'll get you going for free. It take about 24 to 48 hours, and they'll be back with your links and tell you, okay, here's your links. Here you go. You just go through the different modules. And there's modules to help you sell if you choose to go the route. Let me stress that. If you choose to go the route of reselling Boss Suite or reselling any digital product, there's modules in the Boss Suite that show you how to do that. It's a big if. It may not be your thing, and no problem. You may not want to show your face or do none of that. No problem. There's modules with income streams that got you. But this is at moderndayincome.com here. There's another review that I did there on this page. And then, of course, there's also a sneak peek where the creator, Madison Haddon, if you click that button, you'll be able to go and take a look at her herself show you inside the Boss Suite. I just showed you inside the Boss Suite. I showed you some courses. I showed you the curriculums. But this is the creator who made up the Boss Suite who's going to show you some things as well. It's also a quiz. Now, what is it? The quiz is for you to figure out what income stream you should start at. For example, I said reselling Boss Suite is just, that's a big if you want to do that. It's extremely optional. There's way, way, way more methods than that to make money in. So because there's so many ways to generate an income online inside Boss Suite, you might get a little confused. Well, what do I start out to do? I got to watch every video? No, you ain't got to watch every video in there. That's a lot of modules in there, as you saw. So you take this quiz, and it's going to ask you some questions basically about yourself. Get a feel for your particular style, your particular personality. And based on the answers you give it, it's going to spit out what it thinks is the best route for you to take. And it's actually going to show you a video that's going to tell you. Mine actually told me that reselling the Boss Suite would probably be a good fit for me. based on my history and everything, because the question was asked me, so it showed. And it was a video by Madison actually that came out and said, well, based on what you gave, she was telling me, well, seems like reselling the boss suite would be a good thing for you, you know. And I can understand that because if you go through my YouTube channel here, by the way, if you're enjoying anything, finding anything interesting, please hit the like button so we can get this out to more people. It helps with the YouTube algorithm to get information like this out because it needs to be known. Not enough people know about this. So hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, Marketing with William, so people can know what's going on and so that you can stay updated and get the latest videos that I put out with. But like I was saying, based on the things that are on my channel and just my basic personality, the quiz revealed that to me that I'd make a good reseller. And I agree. I agree because I think this is an awesome curriculum training. It's a full academy. It's an online school that teaches all kind of courses for making an income online. And this is where you would actually go and get the boss suite. Once again, we're at moderndayincome.com. That's the site you're looking at now. It's my site. And I also, just in case, you might not be quite ready, you might need to see a little more, I got an 11-day master class. It's going to go over some things a little bit more in depth, give you a little more insight. You can just put in your name and email, and that's free for 11 days. And I also have some extra links here. Remember at the top I said access capital? Well, that's business funding. I also have a way that if you already have a business and if you've been in a brick and mortar business, I'm saying any business, it doesn't matter whether you're a plumber, hairstylist, barber, or what. I mean, you got a corner store somewhere, on a corner, whatever type of business you may already have. If you need extra funding and extra capital, I am affiliated with different companies, with two different companies. This is the first company where they can get you capital from $2,000 all the way up to $2 million for different reasons that your business may need the funding. And all you do is you go in and you fill out the quick little form, and they'll tell you what you would qualify, the amount of capital you would qualify for. And I also have another resource below that, and you just click on either one to see which one would work best for you. You can get from 10K to 5 million in fast working capital. Both of them have their own quick little forms that you fill out, and it'll tell you what you would qualify for. And the good thing about these two resources is the funding is real fast. Like if you go in there and put in your information, it'll immediately tell you what you qualify for. And then should you decide to proceed, then you'll just upload certain information about your business. Boom. You can get capital within 72 hours. You can get the funds in your business checking account. So many companies have gotten the funding they needed within a week's time. I'm talking from the time they first put in the information in the little form to the time that they got the money in their business checking account. Less than a week. The only holdup, when there's a holdup, the holdup is with that company themselves in taking a while to get the necessary stuff uploaded, to the form document intake deal that they have. That I'm telling you, folks, here at Modern Day Income, I'm trying to make it so that you have whatever you need, whether you're trying to get in business, whether you're trying to be a sovereign entrepreneur online, or whether you already got a business and just need extra capital so you can grow that business, get extra equipment, Go ahead and hire more employees. Buy some more vehicles for your business, depending on the type of business. All these different type of things you may need. You need capital, and banks, especially right now, nowadays, they're telling companies no. I'm talking companies with good credit are getting told no nowadays. These represent outside funding that are in the business of providing capital to businesses. That is what they do. So traditional banks, they're gonna they're gonna make you go through hoops and jumps, but these two resources are not. The reason why there's two different ones, you can see the difference in the amounts available, but also they each have their little quirks on what they allow and don't allow and the type of business and company. That's why I'm offering two different ones. You know, get in where you fit in. Get the capital that you need. You can get that at moderndayincome.com. Our mission statement is simple. It is to empower entrepreneurs to build multiple income streams. Gain real digital skills. That's why I put the boss suite on here as the main offer, because you're getting real digital skills and avoid unnecessary costs so they can create financial freedom on their own terms. Becoming a sovereign. Like I said, I love that word, sovereign. Isn't that what you want to be? Don't you want to be a sovereign in control of your own financial destiny? Right? We all should be striving for that because we're living in a time where it's possible. So let's make it happen. I'm also offering a unique bonus. Now, there's one thing, there's one particular online generation method that the Boss Suite doesn't include. One, but they're probably going to end up coming up with it sooner or later because they just came out with another one adding to the UGC course, UGC with pets, y'all. Using your pets in user generated content to make money. And it's real. There's people doing it. You just have to come inside to see more. But that bonus that I'm referring to has to do with building your own software. And you say, building software, I gotta be super smart to do something like I don't know nothing about programming. You're talking about building something. Man, I'm clicking away now. Don't click away yet. Don't click away. You can build your own software without knowing how to code a damn thing. You don't have to know nothing about coding. Yes, it's with the power of AI. There's little things you can do. You can simply speak to the darn thing, tell it what to build, and it'll build it. What I'm offering for you is a free webinar that's going to show you exactly how to do it step by step. And not only how to do it, but to validate if your idea is even worth doing at all. And if not, what would be some good ideas for software? You know, software is the thing. Software businesses make millions. If you could just make a fraction of that with your own specialized software or app, an app is just a miniature software. That's all an app is. So you develop your own little app, your own little software that does something, that makes somebody's life easier or that streamlines some type of process in an everyday business. Boom. Money, recurring revenue. So there's going to be a special webinar I'm including once you come in, once you purchase Boss Suite through me, because I am an affiliate. But you're not, you know, it's the Boss Suite itself that offers this affiliate program. So you don't have to worry about somebody taking your money or anything. This is just an opportunity that the Boss Suite gives me. And when you come inside, you'll be allowed to take that same opportunity. But I got to tell you, most people are killing it with the UGC, the unit generated content Amazon KDP, and that letter writing deal. Most people are killing it doing that. Or doing Amazon reviews, like the one with the bird feeder that we saw, that testimony we saw earlier. You have to rewind. Go ahead and rewind, and you'll see that testimony about the lady who was making the money doing reviews about a bird feeder, and the company just paying her money. Hey, keep on doing reviews about our bird feeder. We'll pay you this. You can do that. That's just a regular person. That's just a regular person doing that. That ain't no big time, that ain't no actor or nothing. That's a regular person sitting at their house, pressing record on the camera, showing themselves use a product that they using anyway. Right? They like birds. They got birds. They got a bird feeder. They doing that anyway, folks. Making money off of stuff they're doing anyway. Just saying. Just saying. So coming in at moderndayincome.com. And if you're ready, you've seen what I've shown you. You're going to come here where you see that Boss Suite logo there, and you're going to hit Get the Boss. Hit that orange button right there. Hit that Get the Boss button right there. You see it right there. And make the purchase. Make the purchase. We also have a pay later, and you might see some other options that you could probably use. And if you qualify for the pay later or the other options, hey, there might be a chance where you'll either make a small down payment, or you might not even have to make any down payment, depending on what your situation is. But I'm telling you, the investment is worth it, because any one of those training modules that I showed you earlier, hell, just one of those trainers alone I've seen in other places is $997, and you ain't paying that. And you're getting the whole freaking school. Think about that. You're investing in your education. You're investing in digital skills. This is the new trade school, y'all. You go to these other trade schools talking about they're giving you your NCCER and guaranteed job and all that, but then you go through all the weeks and weeks of training and you still job hunting. But you got the certification with their little stamp on it and your signature looking all pretty, but you still looking for a job. Ain't that something? But you just saw all the testimonies I showed with people making money, real money, from something they learned in the Boss Suite. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Once again, hit that like button, subscribe, and definitely go to Modern Day Income and get started with the Boss Suite now. Peace and light. Everything is going to be all right. And always remember, stay focused.